Welcome all. Today we are going to see how to set up the attendance module in Zoho People. For setting up the attendance module, we have to navigate to attendance under settings. First is general settings. In general settings, we will give the effective from date from when the employees start their attendance module. And we have shift timings in shift schedule module where we'll set up the shifts, and those shifts we have to select the default shift time, and we can also enable or disable the scale view. Next is working hours. Under working hours we have total hours calculation, whether we can calculate based on first check-in and last check-out or every valid check-in and check-out. Next we have minimum hours required for a day. Under this, we have two modes. One is strict mode, that is, the employee needs to follow the assigned shift strictly. And the second is the lenient mode. In the lenient mode, the employee has to work the number of hours expected by the organization should the employee should stay in the organization. And we also have the enable option for overtime or deviation show. And we can also enable or disable the maximum hours required for a day. And we have a round off option. If we enable the round off, employees have a grace period to check in and check out. For suppose, if an employee has to log in at 9 a.m. and we have a check-in grace period of 10 minutes, then from 9:01 a.m. to 9:10 a.m., if an employee check-ins at 9:10 a.m., it will be round off to 9 a.m. Next is payday and hours calculation. Here we can enable or disable the weekends, holidays, leave which can be included in the attendance module. And carryover balance hours in overtime report can be enabled. Next we have the late night work hours tracking option. If we enable this tracking option, for suppose if an employee shift timings is from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and if he or she has extended his work to 10 p.m., that can be tracked if we enable this option. Next, we have permissions tab. Under permissions, we can enable or disable the web check-in and check-out, mobile check-in and check-out, and if we have a facial recognition in the organization, we can capture and save the photos, and also we can capture and verify the photos. Next, we have enable it. We can enable or disable all the check-in and check-out entries. Reporting managers can view or edit the reportees' entries if we enable these two options. And the employees can edit their own entries if we enable this option. Administrator, reporting manager can show the attendance report page if we enable these two options. And administrator or reporting manager or even the employee can edit or show the balance over time view if we enable these two options. And we can track the check-in and check-out locations if we enable this option. And we can restrict the iOS assistance if we enable this option. Next is shift settings. Under shift settings, either administrator or reporting manager or employee can view or edit the employee shift mapping based on the settings we have set up here. And the shift changing for the past dates by the reporting manager can be allowed here. Email notification and feed notification for shift modifications can be enabled here. Shift allowance eligibility can be set up here. Time for the shift allowance eligibility can be set up here. And the reason for the shift change can be make mandatory by checking on this box. Next is shift reminders. Under shift reminders, employees can check in and check out based on the time, can have the reminders based on the time that is set up here. And the reminders will be sent through the email, and those email templates can be customized here. And when the reportees does not check in, Their reporting managers can get notified on a particular time based on the time that is set up here. And the mail that is sent to the manager can be customized here. Next, we have an export setting options, which is a password protection, which can be enabled. If we enable this password protection, the attendance reports which have been downloaded or any kind of attendance module related documents can be password protected once they download the document. Next is on duty settings. Under on duty settings, duration that is allowed for an employee can be set up here. And we can enable the on duty types, and we can give n number of on duty types here by clicking on plus symbol. And we can also make the reason mandatory by checking this box. Next, we have regularization settings. Under regularization settings, we can set up employees can raise two types of requests. One is how many days a week employee can regularize their attendance can be set up here. And for suppose if an employee has to regularize on April 1st of 2024, then employee is on April 5th, and if we give here 4 days, then after April 5th the employee has been not allowed to regularize for April 1st. And we can also set up the reasons for regularization by enabling this option, and we can give the n number of reasons by clicking on plus. Click on submit. Once all these settings are done, next we have the user shift specific settings. Under this, we have to click on add settings and give the settings name. And we can select the settings type for which set of employees or which set of shifts these settings are applicable for. If we select the shifts, we can select which shift these settings are applicable for. And if we select the users, for which set of users this settings are applicable can be set up here. And under these settings, we have working hours, grace period policy, permissions, and shift reminders, regularization settings, which are all under which these are all settings that we have under general settings. Once all these are set up, we have to click on sub. Next is permissions. Under permissions, we can set up the permissions for an employee based on what they have to give ask request for the permissions. And applicable within a week or a month can be set up here. Total allowed time can be set up here. Total allowed time for an employee to raise the permission can be set up here. And an employee can raise the minimum time per request can be set up here, and maximum time per request can be set up here. And total request that an employee can raise can be set up here. And this is applicable for all users or specific users can be set up here. Click on submit. User ID mapping is if we have a biometric device, we have to give the user ID with the employee mapping. Then that will be set up here. Next is absence schedule. Under absence schedule, when an employee does not mark the attendance, the absence will be tracked based on this absence schedule. Time for the schedule and the reminders will be set up here. Once the name of the schedule is given, and the run daily at what time the schedule will run daily can be set up here, and this will be processed 1 day before or after before 2 days that can be set up here. If we check box this option, the absence of that particular employee will move the leave module directly from attendance module to leave tracker module in Zoho People. And if we check this option, it will be notified through email for all the employees if they forgot to check in on a particular day. And this is applicable for which set of employees can be set up here. And then click on submit. Next, we have approval settings. We have four tabs. One is regularization, the other is permissions, and on duties approvals and shift change approvals can be set up here. For suppose we will take a regularization. Under regularization, we have to click on add approval and give the name of the approval. And if you have any criteria, we have to set up here. And We have to configure approvers here. How many levels of approvers can be set up here, and if we add one other level, which employee will be either department head, which will who will be giving the approval can be set up here. Click on save. Next, pay period settings can also be set up under attendance module. The occurrence of the payroll processing can be set up here, and applicability for which location can be set up. Leave encashment can be enabled here, and payroll report generation date can be enabled here. Payroll processing date. Usually, organizations will have the payroll processing in the last day of the month. Those kind of settings can be set up here. Click on Save. Next, we have IP restriction and geo restriction. Under IP restriction, we can set up employees can connect to only that particular IP address where they can access the attendance module in Zoho People. The specific location for work can be set up under IP restriction and geo restriction, whereas geo restriction is a geolocation, a range of location for the attendance module or any other modules can be set up here. Applicable for which set of employees, modules which are to be covered for this can be set up here. Click on submit. Next, we'll go to shift schedule. Under shift schedule, we can add the shifts under shift tab where we can click on add shift and give the shift details here. Shift name can be given here, and from which time to which time the shift is allocated. We can enable the shift margin. Shift margin is it will allow to define the boundaries within which the payable hours will be calculated once we enable this option. And weekends can be calculated based on location or shift can be set up here. We can enable the shift allowances and applicable for which set of employees can be set up here or department's location the shift is allocated can be set up here directly. Click on submit. Once all the shifts are added here and we have not assigned this shift to any particular employee, we have to go to employee shift mapping to assign those shifts to the employees. Click on assign shift. Click on applicability for which set of employees or which location is the shift will be allocated can be set up here. And we have to give the shift names here. Date range from when this shift will start can be given here. Click on submit. Once all the employees are assigned to a particular shift, we can see all those details in shift calendar. As this is an admin portal, we can see all the employees' details here, and each day which shift is allocated to a particular employee can be seen here. We can directly assign the shifts from here. Next, we have break. The breaks which are taken in between the working hours can be set up here, like lunch break, tea break, whether it is a paid or unpaid, which mode it is, manual or automatic, those kind of settings can be set up here, and applicable for which shift can be set up here. Click on submit. Next, finally, we have shift rotation. Few organization employees will have a rotational shift every week. Those kind of shifts can be configured here by clicking on configure rotation. We can set the schedule name, schedule frequency, time of the schedule, and shift rotation details can be given here. Applicability period from when to when, and applicable for which set of employees or roles, departments, those can be selected here. And finally, the shift rotation. 1 week, if they are in morning shift, the next shift will be noon shift. We can set up those kind of shifts here based on the applicable period. Click once it is set up, click on submit. Here you can see the schedule name, schedule frequency every week, and time of the schedule can be seen here. This is the overview of attendance module. If you have any doubts, please contact support@2bstech.com. Hope you like the section. Thank you.